Hello.
Live. I'm finna put y'all on. There y'all go. There you go.
The cameras ain't right now.
Yes, it is.
This one
No,
ain't.
it ain't. That's the wrong camera. That's the wrong camera. Which camera is it? There you go. There we go. We're here. Sorry. We had technical difficulties.
And this month, what's today month?
Yeah.
It's Monday. It's Monday.
It's Monday. It's
Sorry,
Memorial Day.
we had a little few problems. Happy Memorial Day. We wearing our camouflage uh, to let us know. Sorry, it took us so long to get in. Took us 23 minutes to get in.
Fine.
We late. We late. We
You
late.
late. I've been here.
Oh yeah, we've been here, but we've been trying to see. Every time it rained, we have problems with the internet here. So sorry. We have problems with. Okay, I got to turn this on. Sorry. We have. I still saying sorry.
Sorry.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get started as soon as I can get this to beat. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started as soon as I can get this to beat.
It ain't, is you public?
Uh huh. Go back to it. Uh, so I highlighted it so everybody come in. That was the first. Did you get it? You on there? Huh? You don't see me? Mm, I don't know why you don't have it because I'm on. I'm on. Let me see. Let me see what you got going on. All right, y'all. We ready to get started. If y'all come on in, let us know y'all here on tonight. Wait, go back to your Facebook. I wonder why not.
Mhm.
If somebody could come in and let me know I'm live, but I'm live on here. See?
Mm-hmm. Edit.
Oh,
Oh,
it did it
there we
again.
go.
It went back.
Gone. There we go.
It did it at first. Is I'm live now?
Mm-hmm. See,
Okay.
it say live.
Okay, let's highlight it then. I did highlight it. Okay. I'm gonna do it highlight again.
You saw me do
Mm-mm.
Wait till we get to New Orleans.
Nobody going nowhere.
Delete that. Can you stretch that out? We're going to New Bethany this weekend. In my mind. I'm going to hell if I don't put
Okay. All right, y'all. We're live. Could you say something so we know? Get the people coming in. You call the people in your page or whatever. You tell them, let the people know we're live.
Yes, I told the people.
Okay. You let them know we're live. We in. We're getting some people to come in and join
They
us
said
on
yes,
tonight.
yes, yes.
They say yes, yes, yes. They see us. Okay.
Yes, yes.
As long as y'all see us, we ready to get started.
Ooh,
So we're
child,
gonna.
we late, honey.
Well, we real late, so we got to go through these topics a little fast tonight, cause we kind of, yeah, you know.
Well,
All right, y'all.
so, yeah.
So let's get started. So you done?
Mhm.
Okay, you down in your phone. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, our first topic, y'all. We want to talk about relationships. We want to ask why is marriage no longer the goal for younger people? Why is marriage no longer the goal for marriage people, in marriages for young people?
Because I will start it off. The younger people are very toxic. And you know why? Because I just had this discussion the other day. It's because of the parents. The parents, we fall short and we going through stuff and when we were younger, our parents then show us who that man was she was going to see about a dog. But this day and time, we bring that dog to the house. And that's what we got to stop doing, mothers. We are showing our kids the wrong things. If you want to see a dog or a horse, keep it away from your house. You showing your kids how to be toxic, how to move wrong. If you single, live that single life at home in front of your kids. And if you're in a relationship, then have a relationship. Don't bring 15 relationships, because then your kid like, well, shit, mama doing that. I know that ain't nothing. And we do that. I feel for my kids do that. So it started with, it started at home.
It starts at home.
Yeah, it started with the mother and
Okay.
the father. That's where.
Okay. Well, we have to go with that. So, Asia, I want you to comment on that. I'm gonna let you go, and then
For the younger
go
people,
fast,
it's hard to say because they move a little different. So it's hard to say because they in high school. We in the schools
Mhm.
and we see these kids. First thing they do is call somebody a hoe because they feel like the person is dating somebody, so they shouldn't be talking to somebody else. But they don't realize they're too young to be in a committed relationship. So they put themselves in their position in the early age to when it's time to get married or settle down. They've already been hurt and, I'm not going through that and, all of them hoes and he talked to her. Just because you talk to somebody don't mean you sleeping with them. Just because you talking to somebody don't mean you dating them. So they don't know how to separate it to me because I watch it every day.
So, also, I think finances play a part in the roles that women play at this point, as far as jobs, play a big part of it because sometimes we feel that if they make more, then we don't equal up.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do it myself. They feel like
Yeah, but it's always like you said, it's for the younger people, but with the older people, 2 incomes, you can go a long way.
Well, we saw that.
Yeah.
That's been seen.
Yeah.
But now they feel that if I make more, I can do it on my own.
Yeah, but that's
Younger
not
people don't.
always true.
It's not true, but that's the way they
you
move
putting
it now.
yourself in that bind because you ain't got nothing to fall on if something do like fall for you because stuff happens.
But that's where they putting themselves at. That's that's what they're doing now. They feel like I put myself in this certain tax bracket. I don't need no help. I don't need nobody. I do it on my own. I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where they feeling right now. So that's one of the problems, one of the issues. And also, we don't see a role model at this time. We didn't set good role models for our kids. The Freakniks and the different things, the different parties, and they still out. They still out there. You know what I'm saying? They still out. You know what I'm saying? The parents are still out. They still partying with the kids. And some of them, they can't, you don't see a good role model. So, therefore, when I fall in love with you, I can't stay in love with you because I don't know how to keep this together. Because I seen mama in and out of relationships. I seen daddy in and out of relationships. So I feel this is what we do.
Right.
We in it just for a couple of years. And
But
I say we grew apart, which in a marriage, you can't grow apart. You supposed to grow together and supposed to come up together so y'all can grow together so you can get closer.
if you do it young enough, yeah, but you can't really just say that because some of these kids have mama and dad in the household and ain't nothing going on in the structure in the home, and this is what they choose because this here.
That and TV.
Yeah.
because I say all of the housewives, there's no examples on housewives.
Yeah, no.
You know, the housewives gives no example of how to be a role model for a marriage. I hadn't seen one yet.
Right.
I hadn't
No,
seen
and
one.
with the housewives and the Married to Medicine, when I look at them and I'm like looking at women of age and how they act,
Move.
and I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. That's those are supposed to be the role models. That
It
we
is
see
because you look at
for
them
our
like they
people.
supposed to be these classy women.
Yeah,
That's supposed to be setting an example for the young ladies. You can do this. You can have this.
right.
But and yet and still we snapping and we reading and
And we
Being
talking about each
ratchet.
other
Yeah,
marriage
and
and not
we-
trying to uplift
Right.
each other as black women or black men. We're not uplifting. We tearing them down. They doing this and she cheating on him or she
Right.
saying even if it's
well,
not
her
going
marriage ain't
on.
what you think it is.
Yeah, it's not.
and
Yeah.
I'm
So
like, but who business is it if her marriage
right.
isn't?
If
not
it's
what
not
it's-
going the same
Right,
way,
because everybody go through something at
Right.
some point.
right.
It just is what it is. But it's like I don't like the way they look.
Right.
on
And
TV.
it's not a good look.
It's not. That's why I don't really watch them like I used to.
Yeah. It's not a good look. And it was good for TV. It looked good, but to see all of the breakups and all of the
Yeah.
disconnect on TV,
And all of the friendships clashing.
clashing,
And
yeah,
I don't talk to her no more. And I'm like, wow. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
as black
Really?
women,
It's black women that's making money.
yeah, just making money to look fool on TV,
Right. Got kids.
yeah,
That's
You got
graduating.
yeah, that's coming up behind this and
Right.
looking at this, and I know it's entertainment, but everybody don't look at it as entertainment because we looking at it as a lifestyle.
Right.
You get
Right.
get what I'm saying,
And
I'm looking
by
up
their
to it.
Being down south, they're closer to home.
Right,
So it's like you can say it's in reach
Right.
because they right next door.
right,
That's how you look at it. They not far. So I can do the same, but am I gonna act like that?
right.
Am I
Yeah.
gonna act like that?
And then these are our doctors. These are our
the wives.
the wives of the doctors and stuff like that. And these are the way that they are acting.
Pulling wigs
We
off.
pulling
and-
wigs off. We're cussing each other out in the middle of classy restaurants and different stuff like that. And we wonder why we wearing bonnets and house shoes to the airport and out to restaurants and different stuff like that. It's because of what we're looking at. We have nothing to look forward to, role models and stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was in school, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Tavia's in there. Tavia. Okay. When I was in school, our teachers used to dress up.
Yeah, they did.
Our teachers wore
they was sharp
leather
heels.
suits and heels,
Yeah.
and they wore clothes to work. Now,
They were short pants.
they wear short pants, flip
Flip-flops.
flops, and sundresses, tights, and look like they going to work out.
Yeah.
They got on tank tops with the
Tat
chest showing and everything. But
Not you. I'm talking about when I was up there.
She-
The lady in there, I didn't want to show my tattoo. You know what I'm saying? The lady in there, she got her whole shirt. She done took our work shirt and cut it and cut the sides and made it where this little fat part of her stomach out, and she got it all tied up on the sides, and she watching it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, you. And she done cut the neck of it off, and it's hanging off her arm, ma'am. It's somebody kids supposed to look at. Now you around here looking worse than the children. How that work out? But you want them to respect you, but you can't expect the kids to respect you when you walk around here
But
looking
Miss
worse
Harris
than
look
the
like-
kids like I ain't lying. You can't do that.
This is the thing. This is what I'm talking about. Because our teachers dress for respect.
She mess with me all the time. Why is you earning your shirt to go to the store?
Yeah. So we dress
just
for respect.
saying.
They dress for respect. They didn't come to work not dressed up. I can name at least all of my teachers in the lifetime that came to school dressed up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All of my teachers. I can't name one that was not dressed up going to work.
The men and the women.
The men and the women.
Yeah.
When I tell you they were dressed to the nine, they wore neckties. The only people that was not dressed up was the gym coach.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that didn't have to dress up. But everybody else in the school was dressed up.
Yeah.
Even going to the doctor's office, they were dressed.
Even the store.
Yeah, yeah,
I done seen several of my teachers and them grown and they dressed up at the store. I was like, they
Yeah.
don't come outside like that.
they come dressed up. You never seen them without their hair combed or looking out of
Mhm.
place.
Right.
You know, we had people to show us that they were role models.
Right.
Mhm.
They were really role models for us. You get what I'm saying? Now, as a teacher, we got to go back and forth with the child. And why?
No, because they step out of their parents' car before they come in the door. So why we have to be the ones that tell them?
To let them know.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't have to tell you that you're not dressed right.
And don't say nothing about them blankets they wear.
Oh yeah, we
They'll
have
say
to
they
wear
cold,
blankets
but
and
when they take off their blankets, they got on their crop
they
top.
got on the crop tops and that's
Why you ain't
everywhere.
wearing no jacket?
Right,
Why you got this blanket on?
right.
Like you finna go to bed.
You going to sleep. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. But my thing is, why we don't look at our kids like our parents looked at us?
Right. Before they hit
We
the
do
door.
look at them like that. Some of us do. We tell them.
No, I'm saying the
Oh,
parents.
Oh, yeah. True.
I'm not saying the teacher. I'm saying the parents. Before they get out the car or before they come out the house,
Where you going?
where you going? You ain't going no club. You need to go in there and put on something
But,
presentable
you
for
know,
work.
Case in point.
Okay.
And if she watching this, she probably like, I remember that day. I was in junior high school. I wore jeans at the house. But when I got to to school, I changed and put on these little short shorts. This day, she came up there. I was called to the office not knowing I was being called for her. And she looked at me, and her lips started trembling, and I was like, oh, Lord, I'm going to get beat. I'm
Well,
finna
see,
die.
you already knew that though.
Yeah, I finna
But see,
die.
that was something that you knew.
Yeah, I knew.
But now it's not no consequence. What's wrong with this? You know.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
You ain't
now
saying nothing at the house.
it's a thing where we're shaming them now.
Right.
We should be able to wear what we want to wear, right?
Mm-mm.
But I'm just saying that ain't that's what the
Mhm.
thing is now. You body shaming, you telling me what to wear, and it's a freedom of speech. I mean, they take the old stuff and twist it, to fit y'all. Y'all just old school.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a matter of respect for yourself, sweetheart.
So, with that being said, we're taking away from respect for each other
Yeah.
because now I'm looking at you as a relationship of how you look. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking at your outer appearance, not knowing that that's going to change.
Yeah, because when you're younger, you're not thinking about, okay, this person, if she has a baby, she may get bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That her body's gonna change,
Body's
and
gonna
it's
change.
not gonna look like it looked when I first met her.
It's not
So
gonna
now I
change
don't
back.
want her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some people will tell you that I don't want you, I don't want her.
Right.
Not looking like that. Like really?
Yeah.
What kind of mess is that? If you loved her before, you still love her now, as you should. Because her body changed.
The internet fixed that, changed that. The internet has kind of altered that.
What you think
Hmm.
about the relationship, far as when things change, how people, separate the young kids, the young people.
Girl, these young kids don't even have time to be in a relationship with themselves. So they know they ain't got time to be in a relationship with nobody else. They be here for the day, here for the moment, gone tomorrow, gone the next second. Looking at somebody else, oh, your little girl, she a little chubby. The other little girl, she ain't. Well, I'm finna go hop on there and leave her alone. she looking at our, he got this call, he doing this, and she don't want you now because you ain't got what. These kids terrible.
Yeah.
The kids terrible and the grown folks even worse.
True.
Yeah, because my whole thing is, it's they just sleeping with everybody.
Yeah, they nasty. That's how all the STDs going around. Cause now the kids are messing with grown men too.
Ugh.
And wonder where all
Made me itch.
So
That's nasty.
we gonna have to move on. We got to
Yeah.
move on. They got to move on. So did we come up with a solution? Y'all not saying anything.
Where the people's at?
Notorian, what's going on?
Where the people's
Hey,
at?
what's going on, cousin? Come on in.
Hey, what's happening?
Come on
Sit on
around.
the
Come on
couch.
around. Come on, sit on the couch. Come on around. Come on around. What's up, cousin?
What's happening? What y'all got going?
We talked about some topics that we was talking about.
Y'all
Why
did-
marriage is no longer, huh?
Y'all did both of them.
We pretty much did, but we
Yeah.
got to still talk about.
Bring the topic up.
It's social media
Crippling.
crippling relationships and friendships.
What you think? Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. Let's open it.
That'll be something I have to really think about.
That's something you got to really think about.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think social media plays a part into a lot of people's friendships and relationships because we look at other people's relationships and figure ours should be the same.
Yeah, no.
It's a no.
They
you know,
do.
everybody's not going to be
They
the
do
same.
that.
Yeah, because what you put in there might not be the truth.
It might not be the truth.
They be like, oh, look at Cardi B and what's his name? Offset. Oh, if my dude ain't buying for me like that, Young Miami P did it. Oh, if
Smoke and mirrors.
who?
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
What in the hell is that? You gotta open it up.
Well, smoke and mirrors is like what you see is not what you get.
Right.
So same thing what you saying.
Yeah, but they think they gonna get that though. They see it. They see this display, and they don't even know that this is just a display. It's a prop. It's not for real. So they like, oh, if he ain't coming with a bag, I don't want him. Baby, where your bag at?
Right.
Get your own bag, and you don't have to worry about his bag.
I think relationships need to get back to substance.
I mean,
They gotta
yes.
have substance.
That was, we had already talked about
Yeah.
that.
Ah.
But we'll never get back to that because of the internet and
Yeah.
because of
These parenting
this
skills.
parenting skills.
Well, that's young people. That's different
And that's
age
what we
groups.
talking about. The young
No, because our age is still doing the same thing. We own it too.
But that's the mindset. So that's just it. So every individual, it's a case by case. Because everybody ain't on that. So you got some mature people that have relationships. So forget
Yeah.
the internet.
Okay,
'Cause I'm
on-
a 70s baby.
I'm understand. I am too. But
Okay.
in the same token, I understand that. But who you get in a relationship with don't have the same mindset that you have.
Yeah.
Well, guess
So
what?
therefore-
that's why you date. That's why you date to get to know
And that's why
somebody.
you gonna keep on dating. We've been born in the 70s. We in our 50s now, and it's gonna be a problem for us to be trying to find somebody by 60.
Right now, today, it's
Yeah.
very different.
Everybody ain't internet. I don't like the internet. I ain't a social media person. I ain't the internet. And internet is not gonna raise my kid, which she's 28. Internet did raise me because we didn't have the internet.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it's what I like. I like to talk.
And that's
So
the thing.
Forget the phone. I ain't about to sit up and text.
Text
you.
all day.
Mhm.
And see,
Exactly.
that's me. I don't like to text
I
back
be
and
like,
forth.
honey, I said, honey, I can't be doing
Pull
all
up.
that. Get on this phone.
But this
Yeah, I'd
this
rather
is
for you to
where
comment.
this is where the disconnect coming within the age right. That's what you like because you're 70s. We talking about nowadays. Nowadays, no ma'am. This is what you gonna get all day. Hey, how you doing?
You're right.
Where you at? This and that. You want to text me? I want to call. If you don't want to talk, I'm gonna disconnect from you. But nowadays, that's what running.
Yeah, because you hear the kids, give me your snap. So they thinking
Yeah.
now. That's
They
They
want
don't
talk
even
to
ask
you
for a
on-
phone number
Yeah, they
anymore.
want to talk to you on social media.
Yeah,
now.
they don't even talk on
That's the
phone anymore.
content.
They don't ask for
So-
phone numbers no more.
But they don't know how to
What's
talk.
up? Hey,
No, they
how you
don't know how to
doing?
talk.
Like, put your social media on here. You like,
You know,
what's your Snapchat? What's your Instagram? You like, what? You on my phone?
and that's
number,
it.
though.
Even as a hairstylist, what's your Instagram?
What's your Instagram?
I don't have no. I don't post pictures. I'm making money. I don't know. Y'all got time to be taking pictures. I'm trying to get them out. My clients get in and out. I ain't got time to do a photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do photo shoots and take pictures of they work. No, I'm trying to get you in and out. I don't have time to do no photo shoot.
Gratification. Everybody wants something microwave.
Yeah.
They don't put stuff in the oven anymore.
No.
Exactly.
No, they don't.
Make my food in the oven.
I like to cook it.
Right. I do. And that's me. You know, I'm old school. I ain't got time to be trying to take no deposit from you and all that type of stuff. As a hairstylist, they want a deposit. They want you to, when you make your appointment, you got the schedule online and all this type of stuff. Call me so I can get this appointment. I know you coming because, first of all my clients, I don't really deal with no real young folks. I ain't with it because they all ain't coming but one or two times to get this wig glued down or whatever, and I ain't with
It's
that.
gonna be on there for 6 months.
It's gonna be on there 6 months. When they come back, it's gonna be full of everything. I ain't got time for that. And then you ain't got no hair. Then you won't come back when you ain't got no hair no more.
And you
Wanna
did.
come back? Yeah.
Oh, that be the thing.
You gonna come back, or this is the new thing. They go to the shop and their hair have to be shampooed, dry, and ready to be sold down.
Oh, so
Yes.
they ain't doing nothing to the hair.
And they charging $300 and $400
Oh wow.
to
And
come.
more. And more.
Yeah, more. Yeah, you have to go. You have to go with your hair clean, dry, and
Ready to get done.
ready to get
But no,
done.
we ain't got some.
That's not real stylists.
No.
Yeah, so
That's not real stylists, and they don't have great products. So
They're just wig
They're not
installers.
into healthy hair.
They're
They're
not
not trying to
into
grow
hair.
your hair. They're not trying to make sure your
They just
hair,
trying to
your
get some
ends is
money.
clipped or
No.
whatever. They just, you know.
they trying to get them in and out. And how many they can
Microwave.
get on there? How many they can get on their schedule? That's what they doing. But my thing is, like I tell them, you make it at one time, but I'm seeing them every week.
Right.
So guess what? My rent gonna be paid. You gotta hustle every month to get more people in your chair because they ain't coming but every 3 months. So while you hustling, I got a steady clientele that's coming every week. So that's on you, on your hustle. And I'm not hustling trying to get different people in my chair. Or you trying to hustle them out of their deposit because they didn't show up on time. Oh, they charge for late fees. They charge late fees on coming to the beauty shop.
And they
So
charge them.
have you came up with your answer yet?
Not necessarily.
Oh, we was waiting on you. That's
Yeah,
I'm just
we
talking
waiting on
until
you.
you
Not
get,
nec-
get
not-
ready.
Not necessarily.
Come
I
on,
just
cuz.
think this era of people are just different.
They are.
I mean, just
Yeah.
from the time I came up to the time now, even the kids, this whole generation is just totally different. Like you can't reach them the way you really want to reach them because they think they know more. than
Oh,
what
you
we
can't
know.
talk to them. You,
Like we
you
ain't never
definitely
been,
can't talk
like
to
we
them.
never
Yeah.
been through nothing. You
Yeah.
understand? But it's like when you try to engage with them, they just so I don't know. I guess I want to say the word absent because they not really hearing what you're saying. It's going in one ear and coming out of the other.
I'm not gonna say they're absent. They don't want to hear it.
True that.
They don't want to hear it because you can actually write them a whole plan to success.
Mm.
You can actually lay it out for them, and they'll rather go to the left than to go the right
I
way.
just experienced that.
Yeah, they would go to the,
So my son just came home from college, freshman. So I laid him out a whole plan, right? So he wouldn't have to double think it. Here, you go to training, do your workout, come home, eat, go back to training, come back, eat, and practice. That's all you need to do. Well, nah, Dad, I think I need to get a job. I think I need to do this. I need to do that. No, if this is your focus, school and football is your focus, then let that be your focus. All that other stuff is a distraction. You know what I mean? So now okay, Dad, well, I'm going to go with your plan. This 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. So I just told him, man, you got less than 24 hours to tell me something. You
Right.
know what I mean?
right,
Because you could have already been on your plan 3 weeks ago when you first came home from school.
Yeah.
but they didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, you 3
didn't
weeks
wanna hear
behind. Oh, Dad, I got it.
Yeah,
When he saying the struggle got real, he said,
Yeah.
yeah, let me push back. But see, I understand that because even me with my kids, They had to bump their head and then come back and ask me. Same thing you went through. I did it several times. Don't go to school with your girlfriend. Don't do this.
Don't
You
move
don't-
in with
don't
your
do-
girlfriend.
But are y'all
Don't move
speaking
in
on
with-
privileged kids? Because it's a difference. Because
No.
a lot of these kids that had to grind seriously are really grinding and really making money. There's some young kids that's really winning out here.
Right.
It's a lot of them. But for the silver spoons, mm-mm.
I would say, you know, the silver spoons are just that, the silver spoons. Because the kids that was less fortunate and they about their business, about going to school, about playing sports, or about taking their journey in life in a different direction, positive, they doing what they need to do. Because they seen the struggle
They
already.
seen it. They had been through the struggle.
Yeah, they've been through it.
But
And they
the
trying to get
ones
out of
that's-
it.
Yeah.
That may be a reason why your son is not on task like you would want him to be, because he didn't have to be.
Yeah, true.
It's your motherfucking fault. That's what she just said.
It's
No,
what she
we
said.
enable. I mean,
It's-
I got a
it's-
28-year-old.
it's-
I
it's
enabled
part of my
her,
fault.
so I get it.
It's part of my fault, and the reason why I say that, because, you know, I came through the struggle. You know, I
Right.
didn't have everything I wanted to have, and I didn't get
Right.
a chance to do a lot of things I didn't want to do.
Right.
Leaving home at the age of 15. You know what I mean? So when I did have kids, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make them, you know, I'm gonna make up for what I didn't get,
Right.
and the things I couldn't do, because, you know, I had to figure it out.
That's
Right.
the first thing we do, because we don't want them
Them
to
that go through.
go through what we want to, or make them feel the way we felt. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then when you give them the information, it's like it go over their head, like Dad ain't never been through nothing, or my mom's ain't never been through nothing. Nah, we been through some shit.
But they don't feel like
Yeah,
have
we
it.
not
We
make
make it
it
look
trying to
easy.
make sure y'all don't go
We make
go
it
that
look
route.
easy.
Y'all probably not having that conversation, because I never really talk about my past. So y'all probably not really having that conversation with your kids for them to be able to relate to what you talking about.
They
what
still
you
won't
been
relate
through.
to it. They won't relate to
They're
it.
not gonna relate to it, but they never heard it.
They ain't
may
gonna
have heard
believe
through
it. You can tell them,
Exactly.
but they still
Yeah,
not
they
gonna
don't-
believe
they-
it.
they
I
don't
can
believe
sit here
it.
and tell them that I walked to motherfucking school, and they be looking at me like, "You lying, nigga? You driving Benz and everything else you want to drive? You ain't never did
That car
that."
we was riding in, the door was opening when you turned the
That's what
curve.
I'm saying. That the Honda I had. You remember that damn orange Honda? The don't use that, but we ride the shit out of it.
Right, with the string, baby.
Don't forget the Mustang with
The
the
Mustang
rain.
with the water,
It rained, it rained down through it. But we did with the make pop tires. We kept some fix a flat at a time. Now I can't. I try to keep my kids without doing that, because we didn't realize how dangerous it was for us to be riding around like that. Then we could have had a blowout and killed ourselves.
Right.
Right.
We never thought about that. But now we're able to tell our kids not to do that, or we catch them and say, "Look, let me get you a new tire on this car.
Right.
You don't need to be riding around
Let me
like
get you
that."
some new headlights.
Right.
Let me get you this. Let me
Yeah,
get you that.
let me get you that. They don't understand, because we went through it.
Next subject, we almost time to be
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay, it say, do you think people are using mental health as a crutch or excuse for bad behavior? I think it's both. Because we would know the people that have, mental health issues, and everything you do, I got this. Ain't nobody thinking about that every time they say something.
Right.
That isn't. I'm not thinking about how you feeling or what you done went through every time something come out my mouth or every time I do something. That ain't how it is.
But that's not fair to you.
No, it ain't fair to me, but it happens, and that's what they use it. I don't. Look, bruh, that's how you say sorry, not sorry. I don't know what you want me to say, but I can't keep going on what you doing and thinking about you got a condition.
Right.
That's not my problem.
Right.
It's yours. And I wasn't trying to offend you, and everything come out my mouth, you want to make it be offensive, so I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Take your ass to the doctor.
We need to
Get
stop
your
talking.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to say,
I ain't got
cause
nothing else to say. Or I got to tiptoe around you and tiptoe.
eggshells.
Yeah. Because I don't know what to say or what's going to push your buttons or whatever
Right.
like that. Or we're making excuses for our family members, our friends and stuff. She just like that, or he just like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't want her to be just like that because I'm hanging out with her, or you making excuses. Then keep her away from around me. him away from around me. If that's the kind of person I got to deal with, or I got to tiptoe around them to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to deal with it. And I think we're old enough now till we don't have to deal with that type of stuff. We need to be able to communicate with people that we're around. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's a
I just said
disagreement,
that
we're able to agree to disagree.
Right.
And we should be able to have a grown folks
And if we
conversation
can't
and be
do
able
that-
to come back
Right. If you can't
and
do
be
that,
all right with each other.
move on.
Yeah, but don't be mad at me because I disagree with you.
I think people just need to accept responsibility, and that's where
And take
that's where
accountability.
you-
And take
That's
accountability,
it.
and they
That's
don't.
it.
Yeah, and they
So
don't.
people
And if you know
recognize
you
that they
got a
have an
problem,
issue. So people not recognizing that.
right?
And no one is actually really talking about that where it's on a positive. They look at mental health as a negative. So if you turn it to a positive,
Right.
then maybe people will embrace it more.
Right.
But
And
how can we do that when
You just
we
have to
always
have a
run from
conversation.
it?
You
Yeah.
make, but you make people feel comfortable. That's the thing. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
these
but
70 babies,
people,
these 60
people
babies,
shouldn't make other people feel uncomfortable if you're saying you're going to therapy. Why are you going to therapy?
Well,
Something wrong
I
with
think-
you.
I think
Something wrong with
that-
everybody.
Absolutely. And we just had this
Right.
conversation that at the end of
Right.
the day, this is something that everybody needs to do.
Right.
Everybody has childhood trauma. Period. Just
Some
our,
shape,
our
form, or
age
fashion.
group
Right.
had childhood trauma, one way or another. Period. Point blank. So, but we need to be comfortable
Right.
talking. So I should be comfortable talking to you, whether you're a therapist or not.
Right.
And that's just it. Being able to receive and just being able to listen.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody come with judgment. So if we take this
but that's
judgment free,
They become from the South though.
Yeah.
The South is a judgmental area. Being in the South, being in the church in the South, and being in just
they
being
judge
a part of
everywhere.
the
I'm from up north. They judging up north.
No, not like Memphis, not like Mississippi, Texas, and different places like that. We're the Bible Belt. Everything had to be done with religion. You weren't supposed to go to counseling. You were supposed to go to the church.
Right.
They supposed to pray it out you here.
Well, what's wrong with
Around
doing
here,
both?
well, it was a problem. Now, when we was young, it was a problem. You go to church, pray. They want to pray it out you.
Yeah.
They want to pray the gay out you. They want to pray everything out you.
But you at this age group where all those old people and all those old sayings is obsolete now.
But it's not obsolete because
They don't even
some
have the
people
dog.
still carrying on those same religions, that same
Values.
beliefs, values. They still carrying it on where it's a problem for you being who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a problem.
Well, I think at the end of the day, sometimes you just got to keep feeding them. You know?
And
You gotta
no,
keep-
you
you
just
just
stop
gotta keep
fucking
it.
with them. That's what I say. I just say leave them alone.
You can leave them alone, but at the end of the day, you want to make everybody feel comfortable.
Girl, no.
And you want to be comfortable
You ain't-
too.
you
No,
weren't born
because
to
my
make
thing is,
everybody
if you're
feel
not
like-
comfortable around me, then don't be around me.
Oh, being around you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Just stop. I just rather don't be in my circle. You know what I'm saying? You know, if your
Yeah.
friend don't like me, don't bring your friend around me. If you know we gonna hang out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. Or because I'm not gonna bring my friend around you, and I know she don't like you or you don't like them. Why constantly bring people into an uncomfortable situation?
You know what?
We shouldn't hang out.
It may
That's
not
great.
even,
That's great conversation.
and it may not even be about you. It might be about them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it may not even be about you. You know, like say like mental health. Like I ain't never told none of y'all. I expressed to her today because we was having a conversation about mental health. I had a nervous breakdown almost about 4 months ago, but I'm not gonna say I was embarrassed. Yeah, I'm gonna say I was embarrassed to even pick up the phone and call somebody. Here, I called one of my partners back in California. You know what I mean? And I just didn't really know. I really didn't know how to talk about it, about what I was going through at the time. You know what I mean? So mental health, it can happen to anybody. It
Yeah,
happened to me. It can actually happen to anybody. But what we have to do as a unit, as a family, as a people, we have when a person say, "Hey, this is what's going on." Sometimes instead of talking about it, you just gotta listen.
Right.
And sometimes people just want you to listen and not judge them, not give them, not you give them your advice or what you think they should do.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's just best to listen and then.
But what if you talk to somebody that you felt like was close and dear to you,
Mhm.
and soon as things are not right between y'all, is thrown back at you like a weapon. And I came to you in confidence, safe space. You know what I'm saying? But you use it against me like to hurt me.
Right. I would say that person really wasn't for you, and that really opened up. You really opened up to someone that you entrusted yourself and your personal information to. So that was a person that you that really didn't care about your feelings, because anytime you pour into someone about how you feel and what you're going through, and then they turn around and use it against you when y'all not together, it was something they want to do to you anyway.
But y'all know some people you cannot pour into anyway. You have to be careful who you pour your information into, because they're being a sponge.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but I'm kind of with her. You have to be comfortable, and if I'm comfortable with talking to you about it, that means, hey, I'm comfortable with me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm sharing me. It's on the person how they receive it, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's just
Yeah.
plain and simple. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
And if they don't receive it, like I think that 9 times out of 10 there's something going on with them. Seriously, there's something going on with them. You should be able to relate. At the end of the day, everybody should be able to. It should be a no judgment. It should be a no judgment free. You know, nobody's judging anybody. Okay, you my friend. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you what's going on with me, and it's personal,
Right.
and it might be a little controversial. But at the end of the day, you my friend. I mess with you like that.
Right.
I should be able to come to you like that. So I'm not asking for, and maybe when we put this information out there, maybe we need to give a disclaimer and say I'm not looking for an opinion. I need to upload this.
And
You know,
have
I just
do
need to
that all the
upload.
time.
You have to give a disclaimer. That's what it is.
All the time.
That's
you
what it
have
is.
To do that. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to do it. You have to do that all the time, because if you don't, then it's a rebuttal. You got to give me information, and you really don't have the answer.
Like you have to
I'm
explain
not looking
yourself.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for an answer. I just want you to hear me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And when I was going through, I ain't asked you what you were going through. I'm just telling you about what I got going on. So even with that you had going on,
Right.
you reach out who you need to reach out to, because that's who you feel comfortable with talking to. And sometimes it be our closest friends and not our family members. We can't reach out all the time to our family members, because we don't know if we're going to be judged. We don't know if we're going to be ridiculed for what we had going on. Why he going through that? What he do? What he doing to be doing that? You know what I'm saying? So I do understand. I do understand, because it's a lot of times I don't know who I could talk to. I know I can talk to her,
Right.
and we talk all the time. I'm gonna tell her everything, and she gonna tell me everything.
And I don't be liking him.
And she don't like my opinions. But
Right.
and at the end of the day, and I tell her I don't give a fuck. This
exactly
is what
what he
I'm
say.
saying. This is how I feel about it.
Right.
You know,
You think
that's just
we
how
all
I
need
said
to
it.
Just be comfortable. So before you share whatever you sharing, be comfortable with whatever you sharing.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if you're not getting the feedback that you want, you all right with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're comfortable.
Yep.
And that's just it. So we all need to be in our own safe space
Right.
before we share information.
Right.
Because you can share information with somebody and you are comfortable with it, and it just totally throws you left.
And my thing is, even with us, I don't care if it's uncomfortable. The information that I give her or she give me,
No, I'm not
we don't
saying
care.
from-
I
I'm
know,
not saying from your point
I
of
know,
view.
but I'm just saying, we don't care. It could hurt, it could whatever. She can get off the phone mad, but tomorrow we're gonna get back on the phone.
Absolutely.
And we
That's
gonna,
how it's supposed to
you
be.
made me mad yesterday. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what he'll say. I'll be like,
So right, so it's like I don't
Today
care.
Tuesday.
Right,
Yeah.
today is
I love
Tuesday.
you.
I love
Right.
you today,
That's
but
it.
I don't care what I said to you yesterday, but I meant it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what,
And we'll move on.
and we'll move on. That's how we start our day off. But she'll let me know that she didn't appreciate it, but I let her know, okay, and what we doing about it? So she'll be like, okay, whatever, and we go on. So that's how we move on. Even if I got something going on, she'll tell me how she feel about it, and I'll be like, no, this such a even though I get mad, I let her know you made me motherfucking mad, but it's okay. And she be like, okay, you know.
But that's the thing that most
Yeah.
people don't do.
Right.
They don't communicate. So
Yeah.
healthy communication is a key, and that adds back onto your mental
Right.
health.
Yeah.
You got to be able to be
Be able to talk, and it's
Absolutely.
another cousin Kim. We able to talk to Kim, and she give us, you know, she give me the Christian part of it,
Yeah.
and I be like, Kim, I no, fuck that. Tell me what I'm trying to hear. I don't want to hear that part of it.
She'll say no.
No, this, no,
No.
this is.
Then
You know,
Taurus.
yeah, no, the
Right.
times we gonna go back, and if this, was, you know, and I'll be like, okay, Kim.
No, that ain't right.
Right, you know it ain't right, but this is such and such. So
Don't
you know,
do that no more.
Right, that's Kim. So, but I still talk to her about it because I know she gonna give me a different aspect.
Absolutely.
But-
Until you have to talk to somebody that's
But
going
that's
to
the
give
but
you
that's
the right
the whole
advice.
point. When you sharing information with someone and you asking somebody, I don't want you to sugarcoat anything.
Oh,
True.
that-
So at the
that-
end
that's
of
what
the
I'm
day,
saying.
I want you to come raw. If it hurt
That's
my
it.
feelings, it
That's
hurts
it.
my feelings. But
Yeah.
I'd rather you be real with me.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Don't try to sugarcoat nothing and don't say what you think I want to hear.
Right.
Give me the raw. It's all right. I still love you tomorrow, but give it to me today because I need that today. I need that.
Right.
And
And
then let me
I always
dissect
ask,
that.
tell me the truth.
Right.
I said, don't worry about how I feel. I want to hear the truth. Don't worry about it. Let me deal with that later.
Right.
But tell me the truth.
But everybody can't handle the truth. So that's when you're going back to y'all mental health.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when you're going back to that mental
Yeah.
health and being all right with yourself. And you got to be
Right.
comfortable with yourself. So before you share information, you got to be comfortable with the information that you're sharing before you put it out there.
Right.
Because you not going to get the feedback that you want all the time.
No, you're not.
And you can't be ready to box
No.
because they're not giving
But
you what you want.
if I don't mess with you, you might get boxed.
Well, I'm not sharing with you.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm not sharing with you if I don't mess with you.
Right. True
Right.
that. True that.
Yeah.
You're
That's
right.
true.
I'm
That's true.
sharing with who I feel comfortable
Comfortable
with sharing with.
and my thing is, I shouldn't hear it again.
True that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
You
you know
should-
what?
I
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
hear
just
it
say,
again.
go back to that disclaimer. So that's
Right.
part of the disclaimer.
I shouldn't hear it
Because
again.
not necessarily that I'm telling your business, but it may be a conversation. It may be like a general conversation, and it may be something that's similar to what we discussed. And I bring it up. May not mention your name, but may mention the scenario.
No. I ain't going for that bullshit.
Disclaimer.
No, I'm not going for that.
Disclaimer.
Because the whole thing is, I know if I talk to her, I ain't gonna hear it no more.
Disclaimer.
And if she tell me, she ain't gonna hear it no more.
Then you shouldn't be sharing your information with anyone else.
And I don't. And I don't. Because of that.
Right.
Because people, they look at us as we can't, all of us, I would just say all three of us, as we can't fall. We can't fall. We can't.
Yeah.
We
We
can't
always
fall.
gotta stand tall.
We got to stand tall. Even if we're hurting, we can't show we are hurting.
Yeah.
So that's just
Or
us.
they judging you.
Yeah, we judge. We daily.
But
We
but,
judge
do
daily.
you, but should you care
I don't.
about being judged?
I don't care, but in the same token, it's done, and we know it's done. So therefore, we have to wear a shield.
Well,
You
don't
can't
think
fall
that we
because I
gotta-
feel like you got to be strong for everybody else because
No,
everybody else
but
is
guess
weak.
what?
And that's it.
So, but
Yeah.
guess what? At the end of the day, see, that's the thing. Y'all, everybody living for everybody else, and you got to live for yourself, and that's just it. So at the end
That's
of the day,
not
this
true.
goes.
That's
no,
not- we
but
can't.
You, but you
That's-
have to.
we can't.
That goes back to your mental health.
We
because
can't,
That
because-
messes up your
no,
mental health.
it does.
Listen,
It does.
I've done it. I've been there.
It does.
I've spiraled out. I understand. I get it on both sides. Where I've done this, I've been this, and if I didn't do this, then somebody didn't have this, and I had to be everything for everybody else, and we put our own self last. So at the end of the day, I'm not worried about how nobody view me now. I don't care about what nobody knows about what my failures are. I don't care about being judged because I'm all right with me. And at the end of the day, if I'm not all right and I took care of y'all never gonna be all right.
With that being said, nope. We can't. It's a hell no for all three of us because it's like we got to be strong for them because we know that they are weak.
Guess what?
And
The
it's
best
just-
teacher is you got to show people. Because, so you mean to tell me, at the end of the day, what you saying right now is, at the end of the day, you basically can't have a bad day.
Not and let you not and let you see it.
Sometimes it ain't even like that. It just happens. It's not like I'm intentionally trying to let you see that I'm having a bad day, but it happens. It happens.
When I have a bad day,
Unconsciously.
when I have a bad day, the only person that will really know it is her.
Okay, but guess what? It's going to happen. And I'm not putting that out there, but it will happen.
I understand. We
It-
done had plenty. I'm
okay,
sure all
so,
of us have.
but what I'm
You know
saying is, at the end of the day, it's real life.
We
and,
know.
and
We
people
know.
need to see that. So those people who you got to be strong for, they have to see that. Guess what? Even I can fall.
Oh, they
Even
seen
I
that.
can
They
fail.
have seen that.
So no,
They have seen that, but
no.
not saying that we hadn't been judged when we have failed.
Right.
You
Judge
understand?
me. I'd
Or
rather be
they
judged
would
by
say,
somebody holding my casket, or no, judged by people in the goddamn jury than somebody holding my casket. No.
well, we definitely ain't going to that
Judged by
point.
12. Then what is that? Carried by however many?
6.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I totally understand where you're coming from, but in the same token, we got to be strong. We got to. And there ain't no other way.
Listen,
Because
even the strong get weak.
Well, and that's why we got to carry each other.
But only strong survive.
But
Yeah.
listen, not to say that you ain't strong. That goes back to your mental health.
It does.
If your mental health, like on some real life, and I never even thought of it like this. One of my girlfriends is a therapist, and she's been doing that for over 20 years, right? And I have like general conversations with her about whatever I'm going through, and she's good. I had a conversation with her. She's really good. She's not my therapist. She's my friend, but she's really, really good at what she does, and she gives you different. She gives you positive things that you can do to reinforce whatever you're going through. She's going to give you different scenarios, and she's going to show you how you need to deal with that. Not necessarily telling you what to do, but putting you in a situation where you're like, you can combat that yourself. So at the end of the day, you can be the strongest person in the world. Trust me. I'm 5'2", 130 something pounds, and trust me, this is the lowest of my low on some real life shit. I've taken care of my mother. I've taken care of my sister. I've taken care of my brother. No nigga didn't do that. I did that. I've carried so many people in my backpack. My backpack was heavy. Nobody knew it because I still had a smile on my face every day. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So nobody don't know how you feel inside. All they see is a smile because I didn't break. I didn't break
Right.
character.
Right.
You know,
And you can't.
great actress.
Right.
Great
And
actress.
you got to.
Okay, so fast forward to last year. I had to have heart surgery. That shit broke me down.
Right.
Period. And nobody I never asked anybody for help. I've never asked anybody to pay a bill. I never missed a beat. I'm 46. Never missed a beat. And I'm not just saying this. This is you can fact check that.
Right.
Never missed a beat. Always been there. Done overly. And I'm a female. I'm not a nigga. And I don't work a 9 to 5. And I don't sell pussy. I'm just saying, just period. Just being able to make sure my people are right and people around me are right. That shit heavy, dude.
Yeah.
That shit heavy. That backpack was so heavy, and I couldn't wait to take it off. And when I took it off, I swear to God, on everything I love, I felt so much lighter. I felt so much, and I didn't give a fuck about nobody judging me. You understand?
Right.
I didn't care. I don't care. At this point in my life, I don't give a fuck about nobody judging me about not having what I had before, not moving how I moved before. No. Because guess what? If I ain't in a position to do that, y'all wouldn't have the shit that y'all have.
Okay. Yeah.
For real. So can we move for ourselves and then take care of others later? Because that goes back to your mental, and my mental wasn't right then. It wasn't. It was killing me.
Not to discredit what you're saying. We always tell each other to take care of self. I
Easier
remind
said than-
her.
That's easier said than done.
No, cause I'm take time for me. I don't know about nobody else, but I take time for me. I set time out for me. I work out. I do whatever I need to do for me cause even working out for me is a stress reliever.
Yeah.
So I do take that time to myself where I can run, I can go exercise or whatever I need to do. I do that for me. I take trips, and I take plenty of them, and I take that time for me. I also have been expressing to her to take time for herself. That I'm so glad that she's able to start to take time for herself as well. And I know my cousin, he do it all the time. He jump up and we be like, where you at? He gone. So at this point, we have to, we do take time and remind each other that we need to make sure everybody's okay or doing okay. We doing fine because as us being strong people, and we have to look out for each other, because if we don't look out for each other, who else is going to look out for us? As family, we got to stick together and look out for each other, because no one else will. Because you can be friends with people, and I have found out, they've shown me, you can stick your neck out.
Yeah.
You can stick your neck out for them, and you could do everything in the world for them, and they turn out to be the worst people ever. And I found that out, and it really it hurt it, but it was a learning experience, and to learn at a late age that everybody ain't your damn friend that you call them friend. So you got to be careful, and the people that's in your circle not really need to be there. So we have to be careful who we allow into our circle and know our business, because they will use it against you and try to tarnish your name and everything else about you. But you know what? With God, there ain't no failure. There's no failure in God. So she said we had 6 minutes. We got the what we're doing.
Well, the last one was the local news, and I don't know about
You don't know about her.
the local
No.
news.
So what do y'all think about it? We're gonna do the. Do you think that this rap beef are a distraction for what's going on in the world? These rappers going back and forth.
I think that's
The local
a lot
community.
of publicity stunts a lot of times.
A
That's
lot of
me.
time. I do
Yeah,
too.
because they be having new albums coming out.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of times publicity stunt. That's all I think
Yeah.
it is.
And
And some of them be real. Now these youngsters, they be real, but these old cats, yeah, I think they be they be just trying to get their music out there and make people listen to it.
yeah, I can go with that, because a lot of times, even though we they kind of brushing it over, we got to really pay attention to what's going on in the world for us. This presidency that's sneaking up on us, that's that we not paying attention to because we're worried about what's going on with Diddy, and it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Diddy been doing that.
He
They
been doing
telling
it.
y'all
He been
for
having the
years.
parties. He been having these parties, and y'all just want to come out and talk about the parties, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, why we want to talk about it now? Why we got to talk about his parties now? He been having them. Y'all been going. So now y'all been going, and they calling your name out. Everybody want to shout him out and talk to him. And he did this to me, and he did that. No, you went.
Been doing it
You been doing it.
several times.
So my whole thing is with that, I would have to say, if you attend the party, you knew about it.
I ain't been to the party. I ain't even cut like that.
But see, my
That's
They
thing,
disclaimer.
went, they liked it.
Yeah.
They're giving out the
disclaimer.
disclaimer when you
Yeah.
going to them parties.
they getting that, but
Yeah,
no.
no phones,
But see,
Yeah, they do it
Hollywood
on
it's so small till you already know what's going on. You already know who slept with who and who did who. You already know who doing whatever. They been knowing the man was doing everything. And he already, y'all already know who he asked to come to the party. So y'all know the party was over at 12 and the after party started at 1. You know you should have took your ass home at 12. What was wrong with calling your ride at 12?
They wanted to see what was going on.
You want to go in.
They was curious.
They was curious. They wanted to figure it out. They wanted to see or wanted to be a part. They wanted to be a part. I'm just saying. I mean, you got everybody that's there. And now we name dropping. Why you name dropping now?
That goes back to your social media.
Yeah.
Right,
Because they socially climbing.
Yeah.
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
I
now
wanna
you
be-
want to
I want to
relevant.
be in the
stay
circle.
relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
want
want
to
to be
stay
in the
relevant.
circle. And shit, I got an album coming out too. So it's where I need to be.
Right.
And if I got to perform, hey, it is how much I'm getting paid? Oh,
So why do
Sign
y'all
me
think?
up.
Why do y'all think 50 Cent is so invested to did his downfall?
He be investing in everybody downfall. He don't care.
I think 50 Cent might be a part of it on the
Nah,
deal.
50 ain't with none of it.
I don't know
That's
because
not true.
now he upset with
That
he
ain't
upset
true.
with him because of the baby mama.
He
He was
upset,
upset
he
with-
ain't upset with her.
They said he was upset with him about
He
the baby
calling
mama,
her a sex worker.
and he called her a sex worker, but she also said that he raped her, and he
what-
stopped talking about it. He stopped talking about her then.
Yeah. Because they probably put that paper on him. You know, you can shut people up if you want to.
Yeah, so he stopped talking about it. He stopped calling her a sex worker. So, you know, I'm just saying. So I want to know, why is he so invested in this man, though?
Well, he been throwing Jay-Z out there too, asking why he's so quiet. So I don't know.
I think he's similar to Cat Williams that has like a Rolodex on everybody. You know, like one of them people that sit in the corner and just watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, I guess. I just wanted to
So he
know
ain't
what
necessarily.
it's about.
But hold on a second, because he just sold the story.
He sold
to,
so
what is it? Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix.
So he just he's
TMZ sold it to
He's an
Tubi.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He's a what's the word for it? It's gonna come back to me. Just y'all talk.
So yeah, it's. I think it's
Opportunist.
opportunist. I can go with that, but at this point, he kind of too invested to me
Right.
as a man. Men don't be too invested in other men's bullshit.
Maybe he just.
Do you
maybe
remember him and Mayweather beef? And him and Mayweather was like, that man don't care. If you say anything towards him, he gonna set out to destroy you.
Yeah.
That's
That's
been
why I said
50
this is
Cent
what he
since he
been
came
doing.
out. He will destroy your name. He never cared.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had some entanglement in there too.
I
Oh.
doubt that man is a man.
Yep.
That man is a man.
Okay, we thought tomorrow was a man, but
I did.
but shit, y'all these men, the men be the ones that you want to talk about. That's be all right.
And I
They
think
be
that
in
he
folk
just got enough
DMs while you
juice on
talking.
him. He like a Trump. He got enough juice on him where they ain't about to go toe to toe with him.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So.
And then you talking about he a man to man, but he didn't take care of his
But
children.
what he knows about you is so deep, and he may, you ain't about to go there before he pull these videos out.
Yeah.
It might be that I don't know,
You ain't asked no callers. It's
I did. I ain't called the folk in. There's so many people that could have been called in. I ain't called nobody in, but it's time to get off.
time to get off.
It's time. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. So we're gonna catch us next week.
yeah.
We'll be here next week. Asia will be here on the couch again next week.
Again.
So y'all tune in next week to Hot Tea Time. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight, and we're gonna say bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.